Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for July 27th of 2025 is titled Lightning over the Volcano of Water. So what do we see here? Well, here we see a picture from our own planet Earth, and up in the sky we see a number of different lightning bolts that are taken, and this was imaged back in July of 2019 as a combination of two images, so two separate images put together then to give the extra lightning, make that visible in essence. So, lightning, why does that occur? And does it occur elsewhere in the solar system? Well, the exact causes of lightning, and there are many different types of lightning, this is one example that we see here, is something that we still study. A general idea is that the way it occurs within clouds, and that within them that the charges will separate, and positive and electric charges will separate there. When they get to be enough there, they will then discharge in a bolt of lightning as it reneutralizes the charges, brings those back. Now, the electromagnetic force is stronger than the gravitational force with which we are often more familiar. Electromagnetic force is not only a little bit stronger, but it is a lot stronger. Gravity is actually the very weakest of the forces. But electromagnetic forces aren't generally easily observed except in extreme situations like this, things like lightning where they build up to an incredible amount because the charges tend to neutralize. So unless you have a net positive or a net negative charge, the electromagnetic force would then be zero and you wouldn't notice anything. So we continue to study exactly the details of what happens, and we see some types of lightning like this. We've also looked at things like the sprite lightning that occur much higher up. But it is an extremely intense process that occurs here. Within the lightning bolts that we see, the air is heated up to an extremely high temperature, several times the surface temperature of our sun. Now, the surface temperature of our sun is about 6,000 kelvins, and that would mean these can get up to, say, 18-ish thousand kelvins in terms of temperature. Incredibly high temperatures compared to what we are used to here on Earth. And then we get the great shock wave that comes out, and when we hear that, of course, is the thunder that we hear associated with that same lightning strike. Now, do these occur elsewhere in the solar system? And the answer there is yes, too. We do see lightning on other planets. And this has specifically been noted on Jupiter and Saturn, as well as potentially on other planets, too. And, of course, Jupiter and Saturn being much larger, get much larger storms, and would have much more powerful lightning than occurs here on Earth because of the larger weather systems that we would see there. So that was our picture of the day for July 27th of 2025. It was titled Lightning over the Volcano of Water. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Asteroid Explosion. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.